Well, progress. That's not where the corn stalks are gonna end up, but they're up and off the ground and the arch is back up. That's what I was actually like gonna show you guys. Because David got that back up, and movement up there on the wire. There's a little squirrel eyeballing my corn probably. He's watching me right now. I don't know how well you guys can see, and I only have one hand because I'm carrying some stuff in the house, but see, did you see him now? He was stopping to eyeball me. It's like, lady, I know you got that corn. You better give it up. But yeah, it's another really nice, rainy looking day. There's some really dark clouds looming out there. So hopefully we'll be getting some rain coming tonight. And you can just start seeing, like, over the houses, the trees are starting to turn. Some of them are losing leaves already. Like, they went straight from green leaves to losing them, but yeah, we're starting to get some color change. Beautiful. This is definitely my weather. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye. So I was driving to go get Damon, and I think this is the house that used to have the arch, and they got rid of it, the one I was telling you guys about, but they got a cool, oh, car's going by. They got a cool Grim Reaper dude. And they have like decorations, and I don't want a creeper in front of their house too long, but like, how cool is that? I love it. We're not the most decorated house ever now. Anyway, I just was excited I had a house to show you guys. So, talk to you later. Hey, Damon.
What?
Why don't monsters eat candy with their fingers?
I don't know.
It tastes much better to eat fingers separately.
Wow. I can't even.
What happened when the fog monster left town?
I don't know.
He was missed.
I was like, it has to be something with mist.
You'll like this one. What do you get if a huge hairy monster steps on Batman and Robin?
What?
Flatman and Ribbon.
Wow. You like my owl?
Your owl? Let's see. That's a beautiful owl.
Right? Look how huge it is.
That is a big owl. You want to hear my last joke?
Sure.
How do you keep an ugly monster in suspense?
I don't know.
I'll tell you later. Abby, you feeling more talkative today? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you gonna say hi to everybody? Hey, come here. Come here. Look, I gave Damon all the bad jokes so you don't have to listen to any of them. Yeah? You want to say hi now? You still not very talkative? You just want scratches and pets? Yeah. I guess I can do that for you. Yeah. You're such a brat dog, you know that. For some reason, everyone still likes you. You don't care as long as I'm petting you, huh? Aww. Getting sleepy, Abby? Gotta get these totes out of here, huh? Give you some more room to run around in. Say hi, everybody. Say, I really wish that Mom and Dad would move these totes out of here. Yeah. These are some of the totes I was talking about. David's moving some in from his parents and moving stuff around and going through it. So she's a little salty that she's got to share her room. But she'll get over it, huh, Abster, huh? Oh, you sleepy? You sleepy, huh? Want to say goodbye to everybody? You gonna say goodbye? No? Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? Today is Saturday, October 23rd, making this Vlogtober 23rd, the 23rd day of Vlogtober. 2021, yes. So, how has my day been? Well, by the time you guys are watching, I will be embarking on my last day of work before vacation. And I have decided at least some of my vacation is going to be spent cleaning. Like, I wasn't planning on it. I was going to use my next vacation too, but in the little clip with Abby, like, you already saw some of the totes that have been collecting because David had been storing a lot. He still does photography, but not on the level that he used to. Like, he used to have like a actual business downtown and everything, and like he will still do it if people hire him, but he doesn't like run it daily out of an actual building. So like a lot of his like business things and then backgrounds and props and all that kind of stuff, he had loads of like jewelry and things like that to go with it. Just tons of stuff. And he's gotten rid of a lot of it. But like some of the stuff that he held even more dear have been at his parents' house. So he's been slowly bringing totes of it home and boxes of it home to sort through and to like get rid of a bunch. And then what he's keeping, we're getting rid of other stuff to just like even it out, you know, and not try to hoard up a bunch of stuff. And yeah, I mean, you know how it is. You don't want to bring in too much without getting rid of something. So that's what's happening in the living room right now. There's like totes there, and there's a little stack of totes like kind of in the middle of the kitchen. And which, I mean, Abby has plenty of room. There's like where our desks are, there's a whole big dining room and everything in between it. We kind of use the dining room, we carpeted it, and it's basically just an addition to the living room. And so she's got like this whole area to like be in, and then it's like the kitchen's not small, so like a little stack of totes in there, like he doesn't have them spread out. It's one like stack of like 3. It's not a lot, but she's like real salty that she has to like walk around them. She's real like princessy, like having all 3 of the dogs. Like Winston was the one that like didn't really care about anything. He was just like whatever, and he'd just flop down wherever and do whatever. And then except with me, like he would want to cuddle me, and if I wasn't home, he just flopped wherever, and he didn't care what was going on. And like Lindy was actually sort of the same way, but if you were available to, she wanted to kind of lay on you no matter who you were, not just me or not just David. She just wanted to lay on you. And Abby's real like prissy about stuff. She only wants you to pet her for a certain amount of time, and then she wants to like scoot off on her own. She wants to be where she wants to be, and she's a brat dog. So having the totes are like wherever she wants to be at that moment. If a tote is there, she's like, oh, can't you move this? Like, she's a brat. So, anywho, I just didn't want everybody thinking we lived in like a house full of totes or something. They just happen to be there for right now. But yeah. So that's what's been going on. And like David's working right now. So like he's about to have his weekend off in a couple of days. So he's been bringing them over so that he can sort through them this weekend or whatever. And I had the day off today, and I did out of the house errands. I went and I ended up at, well, I had to take Damon to work. I ended up, and pick him up, of course. I ended up at like two different stores today, getting stuff and filling prescriptions and all that fun stuff. And yeah, that was most of my day until like I came home and played around with Abby and got some crocheting done towards the evening, because I did end up having my hangout time. I Zoomed with Dean and we watched Stranger Things together, and so that's what I watched for the day. And crocheted. And speaking of trying to like whittle things down, and you know, yesterday I was talking about how I like wanted to like do all the things all the time and make everything out of all the yarn that I have. I started with this King Cold Drifter, and I did find the other balls that I had of it, which was 2. But what I forgot was I have this cream white, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a 3-weight roving yarn. I'll bring it tomorrow and show you guys because I'll probably have added it in. But I had 2 balls of that. So I had 2 balls of that and 3 of this that I wanted. I remember having it together. I remembered that I wanted them together because I thought they would look nice and that they would make a bigger size shawl that way. And so that's what I'm still going to do. So I had started a pattern yesterday, and it's not the pattern. It's and it's definitely not the yarn itself, because I love the yarn. I love working with this, which if I haven't mentioned it again, this is King Cold Drifter super soft double knit. So it is basically a 3-weight. I don't know if it actually says that on here, but I mean it's double knit, so DK yarn in the shade Boston, if you were wondering what this gorgeous tonal gray and brown color is. The shade is Boston, and I switched it up. I switched patterns and I switched hooks. Yesterday I had an H hook, and today I have an I hook. Yes, an I hook. I knew that was an I hook. I actually was using my Stranger Things hook that I had because it's an I hook, and I happened to notice just after starting it that right here on the flat part of the inline was some imperfections that were snagging the yarn. So I'm gonna have to try to sandpaper it down or file it down or whatever. It's just they're minor, but like it's enough to be annoyingly snagging. So I switched to this eye hook instead. So which is, I mean, that's fine. But yeah, and the pattern I switched to is a tried and true one for me, which is, you can find it on Ravelry, but it is the Calypso shawl. Some of you guys may be familiar. I used the Sunset Nights yarn that I had gotten. I made a couple of these out of it using the different colors. And so far, like, I decided this evening, I was actually Zooming with Dean and showed him the old pattern, and I was like, I don't know, just the way that the color lays, I just don't like it. So I'm going to switch to this, and I like this. I like, even though the color bursts are still small, obviously, I like the way this is turning out, and I think it'll look lovely. Like, this is part 2 of it, what the pattern calls part 2, and then there'll be a part 3. And I don't remember if there's a part 4 off the top of my head, but because my staple came out, so I only brought the sheets in here that I've already worked through. There's the rest of them, like where my place is out where I've been working at my computer with it. But yeah, I really like the way this is coming out, and I think that mixed with that cream color, it'll be just gorgeous. And this is probably close to a half a ball of the first drifter already, so I'm glad I'm going to mix in the cream color, because otherwise I think I really would have to go hunt down another ball or 2 of this drifter. So, because like, see, it's already pretty floppy, and I want to make a pretty sizable, you know me and my shawls, I want to make a pretty sizable one. So, I mean, it's already like, out of 1 ball, I mean, I could make a pretty neat. But no, that's not what I'm making. So I think the cream will look nice with it. I wish I'd brought it in to show you, but I'll be adding that soon, so you'll see it tomorrow or the next day. You'll see it tomorrow because I'll bring it and show you, but I mean you'll see it added on by the next day. Gosh, I just think Worked Up now, that is just gorgeous. I love this yarn. I love it so much. But yeah, that's really all I have been working on, because like I said, I slept in a little bit today. Which is nice. Like, and I say slept in, I slept later, but I have been like almost consistently staying up until like 6, 7, 8 in the morning. Somewhat by choice. Like, I've always stayed up late, but I just cannot fall asleep. Like, even when I go to bed, I'm not falling asleep. So it is what it is, I guess. I mean, eventually I do. And I was tired last night, but I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, that's what I've been up to today, and it is starting to definitely get chillier. It didn't leave the 50s today, and again, I know that's not cold, but it's starting to get chillier today, and which is, for a girl who likes the cold weather, I get cold really easy, because that's what I was gonna say. It was like my hands and everything, I'm already like freezing. But I think I'd prefer this to being too hot. I do not like hot weather and being too hot, and no. Like, not that David wants to move anyway, but like Damon keeps wanting to move to Texas, which, I mean, nothing against Texas, but like Texas is actually where Dean lives right now, and he agreed. Like, he's like, you would like die there, like just like, I feel like I would melt and just be a puddle. I don't know. But I don't, I like my Michigan weather. I don't think I want to be doing that. But yeah, it started to get chilly. It didn't get out of the 50s. Definitely hoodie weather for sure. And it's like, I want to say like 42 when I checked tonight or something like that. Maybe it was 48, something like that. So, you know, we're getting there. It is some nice fall weather anyway. And when I picked Damon up, I found a house that was decorated for Halloween that I know you guys have already seen since I put my clips at the beginning of the video. And Damon said he found some other ones, and we went past them. And I mean, you can see where the decorations are, but they were not lit up. It's like they turn them off, I'm guessing, when they go to bed. And I picked him up quite late because he worked our regularly scheduled hours tonight. I just had the day off. So, yeah. That was a no-go, but hopefully on vacation, maybe earlier in the evening, I'll be able to like go catch them, so you could actually see some other houses. But this one, I really liked the house I showed you guys tonight. I thought it looked pretty cool. And yeah. Yeah, I'm still in the same like want to make everything mood too, by the way. So I'm hoping that after work tomorrow, maybe I will, like, hopefully I will get enough work done on this after making this video before I go to bed that I'll be like satisfied, so that tomorrow after work, since it'll be the weekend, I'd like to make at least another square or so on the blanket that I had talked about from Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, and maybe get that video up and get Whip Weekend started again like I said I wanted to do. I would love to get that blanket done and off of my shelf over here. And yeah, so that would be good, really good. And then I can pick up a new whip that needs to get done very badly. I already have the one in mind that I want to get done, and I want to give it like a slight makeover from what it was, because it was another Crochet Crowd one that I kind of got like bored with doing. So I want to give it a makeover and change up a little bit about it, and I think I will get it done much faster then. So I'm anxious to show that to you guys and get it done. And that will get rid of a fair bit amount of yarn, like nothing humongous. It's not even a yarn eater, but it'll get rid of a whole project bag worth of yarn that I have set aside for it at least. So that would be good. And then, yeah, I mean, we'll just see after that, I guess, what comes. But like, I'm doing it again where I'm like, you know what I'm doing when I'm staring off to the side. I'm staring at all my like luscious yarn. And just going like, oh, I know what I want to do with you. Oh, I know what I want to do with you. It's like, you know what I'm doing. They probably have like this dreamy look in my eyes or something too, right? But, but yeah, so wish me luck tomorrow and that I will get through the workday. On paper, it looks okay again. So we'll see how it goes. And let's see. David has off with me the first couple days of my vacation. He's got off with me Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday because they're his work days that he has off. But like, I'm on my own Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of vacation. So like maybe you and I could hang out for a little while and we can find, I don't know, something to do. Like maybe I can see during the day if downtown is decorated like last year and show you guys downtown. Or I don't think we've gone to Myers yet this year, have we? Like this on Vlogtober. So like maybe I can take you guys there. Can maybe show you the yarn aisle. I could maybe see if they have a couple more of the, what I have deemed the Demogorgon Bernat yarn and see if that is there maybe. Again, it's not yarn that I need, but it is yarn that I want in my life. It's so funny. Other people probably look at this and see like, I don't know, flowery colors or Christmassy colors, or I don't know, what does that remind you guys of? Like, if just the color scheme or whatever, like what yarn would you call this? Would you call it your flowery yarn? Would you call it your Christmassy yarn? Like, what would you call it? Because I call it my Demogorgon yarn. So, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. But you all knew that. So, anywho, I'm trying to think if that was everything I wanted to tell you guys. I think it is. But I think it is. We'll try to keep this one short today then, and I'll try not to babble on. But, and remember guys, one thing I do want to say is always linked down below is my Facebook group. And quite a few people are still joining it, like, you know, day by day or week by week. But definitely people are sharing like their makes and sometimes like their yarn hauls and stuff, or their stuff they're making, like what's finished and what's in progress. But like definitely keep sharing that. Like, oh my gosh, I love seeing this stuff from you guys. I love seeing your yarn hauls. I love seeing just everything. So like definitely if you have Facebook, join up and definitely share. Because like then even when I'm not posting a video or something like that, I just still keep in contact with you guys and it's I'm able to see what you guys are doing instead of just, you know, showing you what I'm doing and talking about what I'm doing. So I think that's awesome, and I love seeing the stuff that you guys make. So just thought I'd throw that in there. And yeah, so I'm gonna go, and I hope you're having the best weekend, and I hope that you're ready or getting ready for Halloween, because it is next weekend, you guys. the most magical time of the year next weekend. So, all right, I will just talk to you tomorrow. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.